It was a moonless night in the forest of Blackwood, and the only light that lit up the surrounding trees was the wavering glow of the campfire. 5 friends sat huddled around it, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames. They had been camping for the weekend in the remote region of the forest, known for its eerie beauty and the legends of haunting creatures that roamed it. It was their last night before heading back home to the town of Misty Hills. Suddenly, a twig snapped in the distance, causing the friends to jump. They looked around nervously, trying to determine the source of the noise, but the darkness was too dense to see anything. Fear crept into their hearts when they realized they were alone in the woods, and anything could be lurking in the shadows. That's when they heard it, the sound of footsteps getting closer and closer. They all stood up, ready to defend themselves, but what they saw stopped them in their tracks. A tall, gaunt figure emerged from the darkness, shrouded in a tattered cloak. The figure's face was obscured by the hood, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. The friends tried to run, but the figure was too fast. It grabbed one of them by the wrist, and with a strength that belied its thin frame, dragged them into the woods. The others watched in horror, too paralyzed with fear to move. The figure returned, this time dragging another friend into the darkness. The remaining 3 knew they had to act fast. They grabbed their belongings and ran, hoping to make it back to Misty Hills. But the figure was relentless, and it wasn't long before it caught up to them. It grabbed one of the friends by the hair, yanking them back. The others turned around to see the figure holding a knife to their friend's throat. "Please, let them go," one of the friends begged, tears streaming down their face. But the figure only cackled, a sound that sent shivers down the spine. "You shouldn't have come here," it said, its voice low and gravelly. "Now you'll never leave." The figure killed the first friend in front of the others, their body falling to the ground with a sickening thud. The remaining friends tried to run, but the figure was too fast. It caught them one by one, torturing them before killing them in gruesome ways. Days later, when the friends didn't return home, a search party was sent out. They found their campsite abandoned, the fire long since extinguished. But they also found something else, something that made their blood run cold. On a nearby tree there was a message carved into the bark. "I warned you not to come here.